Hey everybody, this is Mandy and I have very flat, narrow feet, and today I'm showing you how I got this good fit out of these really comfortable espadrille type shoes. And let's get started. Okay, what you're seeing here is actually a different shoe. This is what I was trying to achieve. These are Trotters 9.5 narrow. They are excellent shoes, extremely comfortable. I love the leather. It's protective. They're nice enough looking so you can wear them with a dress or a skirt, and they're kind of the one shoe for travel solution because they have a little arch support. They're just excellent shoes. I recommend that if you can get a narrow shoe from Trotter, the espadrille, I think this is Poppy. These are fantastic as is. I put them on and they're like a dream. Sadly, the 9.5 narrow black leather is no longer available. I've looked for months. I can't find them anywhere in resale, anything. If anyone finds a 9.5 narrow black leather Poppy model espadrille from Trotters, please comment below and I will buy them. So today's shoe fix is a pair of Verbenas. I believe these are Spanish. These are size 41. It fits my feet lengthwise, but when I put my foot into the shoe, you're gonna see the problems, of course, with narrow and flat feet. Too much space up here, a lot of space and wiggle in the bottom. If I walk, if I lift my foot, it's just gonna come right out. I have a narrow heel and a narrow foot, but I like the toe room on the end. So the sales clerk, of course, recommended what you would think an insole. So I initially put in an insole. It was kind of a sport insole. It had memory foam. It was comfortable, but it really pushed the shoe up. And these are leather. They're going to stretch. And I thought I would just have a cycle of an unending problem stretching an already too large shoe. So today's lesson is that insoles are different. This happens to be a very rigid insole. There's not much give to it. It has a great heel support and a center support. They are handmade. This, I believe, is also a Spanish product, but I'm not positive. You can see I got a 41. Yet the toe is very flexible. If you look on the back, this is a more rigid section. This is a really flexible section, just a foamy section. So the point of today's shoe edit is that not all insoles are created equally. There are insoles just for the top portion of a shoe, just for the heel bed of the shoe. There are insoles that cup around the outside of the shoe and provide support there. This happens to be a rigid insole, which I really like. It has a small amount of support, and it does not crowd the shoe. It's super low profile. So while this was an expensive thing to purchase, it's worth it because odd feet, hard to fit feet, you just got to get what you got to get. Okay, now you're looking at the right shoe with the insole in, and they're much more comfortable. There's not nearly as much give on the top. These are much, the sides are much better fitting. The shoe still fits and I still have wiggle room in the top of my shoe for my feet, which is important for a lot of walking. And I did say they were expensive. I think they're around 18 to 20 euros. So we're talking 20 bucks or around there, $22, somewhere between $16 and $22 US. Yes, that's expensive for an insole, especially when the shoes were already very expensive. But as I said, you've got to make those shoes fit. And so today's lesson is that sometimes the insole is all it takes. And then the shoe becomes comfortable and you can wear it to walk everywhere. I hope this was helpful and that the shoe fits.